Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of August, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, there we go, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you would like to book a personal, all the info about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You can't get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Gemini, main energy for your reading this month is the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Cups. There's a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of unhappiness showing up here for you. But what you're essentially doing to deal with all of that and just kind of cope with it, you're just detaching. You're just emotionally disconnecting, taking your feelings out of the equation, and it honestly seems to be working for you. In the recent past, you get the King of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. This is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. You're slowly starting to realize in the recent past what works for you and what doesn't. What people work for you and what don't. What people don't work for you. Who you vibe with, who you don't vibe with. There's a lot of clarity happening here for you in the recent past, and you really feeling very empowered and very, very good about yourself here. In the current situation, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So here's the thing. You're causing yourself a lot of anxiety, overthinking, and pain, trying to hold on to something which the universe is trying to like move it in a direction away from you. So it's kind of like, imagine you holding on to like a wheel, right? The wheel is trying to spin in a certain direction, away from you, towards you. I don't know what this is, right? You have free will. The wheel is trying to spin in a specific direction, and you're just holding on to this wheel. You're like, I'm not going to let it spin. I'm not going to let it spin. Sure, you have free will. You don't have to let the wheel spin. But by holding on to this wheel so tightly, you're literally just causing yourself a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking, and a lot of unnecessary pain. In the near future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. There's another energy showing up here for you, which you're kind of exchanging energies with. You feel very excited about it. You feel very lit up about it. But it's almost like you have a little bit of a red flag here. Something is kind of giving you like this indication of, hey, Gemini, maybe pay attention to this. And I feel like you're choosing to ignore it. We'll see in a minute. Let me just adjust my mic. There we go. Okay, let's start off by clarifying the Eight of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this month. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which you get in the current situation, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Somebody is emotionally detached here. This is a soul connection. This is a romantic connection, and you have history with this person, and there is love here. So I don't understand why somebody is holding back emotionally. It's literally like, I love you. We have such a good connection. We have such a deep bond, but I'm still going to keep my emotions closed off. I'm going to keep them to myself, and I'm going to maintain almost this like emotional, not even emotional disconnect, but like this emotional buffer, right? This to me screams protective mechanism. I don't know if this is you or your person. You would know though, because if this is not you, the way you would experience this from your person, it's almost like there's this like emotional gap between you and them that is constantly being maintained by the other person. Let's take a look at the King of Swords in the recent past, which is you. King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a new beginning in love that you're experiencing here, and it's very exciting, and not only exciting, it's fun. The Page of Wands is a super fun, super exhilarating, exciting energy, and it makes you very happy. The Sun is the happiest card in tarot. You can see this going towards higher levels of commitment. You can see this moving in the direction of commitment, and it feels good to you. It feels very, very fun. You know how like, I don't know, you go to a festival, you go to Disneyland, you go to someplace which you really just like the second you walk in, you're like, oh, this is going to be great. That's kind of how you feel about this person, about this connection, and genuinely how they make you feel in the recent past. Let's clarify the Six of Wands in the recent past. Six of Wands is clarified by the Justice, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. Everything seems to be working here in the 3D world. Everything seems to be balanced, right? But at the back of your mind, Page of Swords, you have your own fears, doubts, question marks about is this suddenly going to stop working? This, again, to me, screams somebody hurt you in the past and now you're afraid it's going to happen again, because you're showing me like, oh, I can see that everything's working. Here in the 3D world, everything's working. Everything's great. But I still have this like almost irrational fear of this is just suddenly going to go kaboom. And I can see that really, really occupying you. I can see you really, really spending a lot of time thinking about, well, what if this goes bad? What if this doesn't work out? What if this does go kaboom? What if this collapses, you know? I can see that. I can see that. Let's take a look at the Page of Pentacles in the recent past. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah. Look, Gemini, at the end of the day, being alone is easier, right? And that's what you're showing me. You're like, there's a little itty bitty teeny part of me, which is like, maybe being alone is just easier. Maybe just me being single by myself. It's quieter. It's more peaceful. I don't have this emotional up and down. I'm not afraid of anybody hurting me. I'm not going to get scarred, right? But you enjoy this person's company. You're showing that to me. You enjoy their company. You love hanging out with them. You enjoy spending time with them. So yeah, being alone, being single, doing your own thing is quieter. It's easier. It could be more peaceful, but then that means you don't have their company. And that's what you're showing me here. You're like, but I really like their company. And you're showing me I need to decide. I need to decide if it's easier for me to just be on my own and do my own thing, or is the juice worth the squeeze? And I really want to hang out and spend more time with this person and learn about them and evolve romantically, to the point where I could also be setting myself up for a little bit of heartbreak. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles in the current situation. Now I understand why you're also showing me, oh, I feel this emotion, but I'm still going to hold back. Four of Pentacles in the current situation is clarified by the Magician, the Fool, and the Ace of Swords. You know that this is a little risky, right? So anytime you embark on a new connection, a new relationship, you date somebody else, you let your feelings get involved, there is a little bit of risk involved. They could play you, they could hurt you, they could lie to you, they could deceive you, right? But you're also showing me this is what I've manifested. This is what I've wanted. Like, I've wanted a connection that makes me feel like this. I've wanted a romantic connection. I've wanted a person like this. And so even in the current situation, as you're going through these feelings, you're very much aware of this is what I wanted. There is some risk involved. But again, it's just up to you to decide whether or not you're going to open up your heart or you're going to stay closed off and protected. And you're showing me the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're afraid of it ending. You're afraid of getting hurt. And that's normal. That's totally normal, right? With any new connection we have, there is that level of risk. Oh, I don't see you backing away from this, though. So just kind of like you staying in the situation of, I'm not walking away from this person, but I'm also not fully opening myself up to feel all the feelings. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in the current situation. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You get the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it stresses you out. You're starting to have feelings for this person. You're starting to catch feelings for this person, and it stresses you out, and it scares you that this might end. And you're like, look, this is a new beginning for me, right? Like, this is me and this person. We're new, we're fresh, we're starting from scratch. Like, it's so exciting, but it's also so scary. And you are afraid it's going to end. And you are afraid of all the difficult feelings that come along with that. And I can see you really stressing out about this. But again, you only care because you care, right? You're only scared because you actually caught feelings for them. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Temperance, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is trying to guide you down a certain path, and you're showing me, like, I know that this person could be significant. I know they could mean a lot to me. I know how amazing they are. I know all of this, but I need more time. I need more time to decide. I need more time to, like, make up my mind, because right now I'm just so confused. I can see that. The fear is what's confusing you, Gemini. You're not confused. You know what you feel. You know how you're feeling this. You're the one that's confusing yourself because you're scared. Let's take a look at the near future, see if these energies mellow out a little bit. We'll start off by clarifying the Knight of Wands in the near future. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands again, and you get the Six of Pentacles, which you get here again. Yeah, you're really starting to see in the near future, not only is this person exciting and they light you up inside and they make you feel good, you're starting to see the actual potential of this could go the distance. This could be something long-term and stable and successful. Now, of course, you don't know if that's going to be the case. There's no guarantee. You're showing me time will tell. But this person really makes you feel very, very good. And you can also see this connection having potential to go the distance and develop and progress. And obviously that's exciting. Like, why would that not be exciting? Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the near future. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. Gemini, you feel a connection with this person, and it's so balanced. Like, what you're giving them, you're receiving. You text, they text. You call, they call. You know, there's a very beautiful flow and balance between the two of you, and you feel that, and you can sense that, and you also feel very connected emotionally and energetically to them. But you're still showing me I'm maintaining an emotional buffer. I'm protecting myself because I don't know what's to come. I get it. We all protect ourselves, but my question to you is it worth it? Because by maintaining this buffer, by protecting yourself, you're not really letting yourself truly feel and experience all these beautiful feelings of love and connection and emotion, right? And for some of you, the answer would be yes. It's like, yeah, I'd rather protect myself than possibly get hurt, which is true. But for some of you, that may not be the case. Let's clarify the Five of Swords in the near future. Five of Swords is clarified by the Hangman, Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep resisting this. I can see that. I can see how hard you're fighting it. And you're showing me, like, I know I'm lying to myself by telling myself, oh, I don't feel this much. Or I'm lying to myself by maintaining this emotional buffer. Or I'm lying to myself by, you know, saying that if this does end, I'm not going to get hurt, right? Because I've maintained this like emotional buffer this whole time. You're aware of all of this. And lying to yourself is starting to become more and more and more difficult because you become more and more attached and connected and attracted to this person as time moves on. You're still fighting it though. You're still resisting it though, which again, you have free will, obviously. Do whatever you want. Yeah, just thought that was kind of funny. But let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yep, Ten of Cups and Ten of Swords. Those are two polar opposite energies. You're starting to catch feelings. Your heart is starting to open up to this person. And on the one hand, it makes you so happy. And on the other hand, it terrifies the living lights out of you because if this ends, it could hurt, and it could hurt really bad. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.